Hi everybody. I got a box from McMaster Carr today. Fixing my cart sitting there outside the picture. Came in a nice little box. Ordered up bushing for the wheels and half-inch screws and got T-nuts. The way these carts were originally, they had these pan flat head slot screws with a piece of metal and then the plywood with a hole through it, and this just sticks into the plywood and it would hold the cart together with angle brackets and stuff on the edges. And so notice the screws come in a nice box and a hold, but it's a nice box. And the T-nuts, they're probably a lot newer. They come in a baggie. And everything that came from McMaster came in McMaster Carr. Line on your receipt things. Line 1, line 2, line... that was 3, this is 2. So that you can look at your receipt and make sure it's right. Which is cool. They did want a company name, which I think they're more used to dealing with machinists than the public. So that's the way that goes. And you know, I've been thinking making videos might be fun, and I did it like last summer, and you know, time just gets away from you, and I'm pretty much lazy in the first place, which I guess that doesn't count for most of the people that do things. So I don't know, out of shape. And anyway, I heard they've been integrating Google Plus into YouTube, and people have been talking smack about it, and other than it posting Google Plus on a bunch of stuff, I didn't see much difference, except you couldn't easily moderate it if you're posting videos, and it used to be you could click report as spam on everything. That was, you know, people have been, hey, my aunt made $4,000 a month go on this site. And, you know, it's just, what's with that, people? I know it must work, and there must be somebody that's stupid enough to really be doing that. But, come on. Now everybody's like posting FU with pictures, and there's no way to mark it as inappropriate or spam. That's bad. I mean, that part's bad. And I guess some people that get comments, which I don't get comments because nobody gives a shit about what I do, I guess. But, you know, people that like to read their comments want a place to read their comments all in one spot. And I know that it isn't affecting most of us who have no comments, but I did go on Google Plus and sign up all my people that I subscribe to watch their videos. I do sit and watch the videos quite a bit. And, you know, A-Bomb and John overseas and Mr. Pete and or Tubal Kane and Keith Fenner and all those machinist videos, and it's fun watching that stuff, and maybe I want to kind of get into doing it, but you know, for me, I don't have equipment, and you know, it doesn't matter how much know-how you collect by watching that stuff if you never go out and do anything. you know, and they've been playing all this JFK shit, and, you know, it's his famous line is, don't ask what people can do for you, ask what you can do for the country. So, you know, try not to be lazy and sit there and watch too many videos, and go do some of it yourself. If you got the equipment especially, I know there's people that don't have time because they work, which, you know, I'm sitting around, I don't work, which sucks, because I don't have money to buy the equipment. So, but I managed to come up with $30 to fix the old garden cart to haul stuff around. Some people skipped out on mulching the, you know, through a chipper, the stuff that we had a big tree cut down, most of it pruned hard, but it's probably 3 cords of wood, and in big logs, and not cut up firewood sized either. So I need the cart. It's kind of what I do around here, is keep shit up, and anyway, need to clean the pile of stuff up. And I'm sure nobody's really all that interested in what I'm doing, but if you have an old garden way cart and you want to fix it, one of the things that happened to this cart, and it probably is happening to a lot of them, is that it originally came with ball bearing bearings for the wheels, the 2 wheels. I'll show it to you in a second when I move the tripod. The ball bearings, as they go out, they make the wheel wobble, and of course that cuts through any washer or cotter pin that goes on it at the end. And this cart at least came with a 3/4 inch axle, which is, it's a hefty duty axle. I've over the years hauled really heavy stuff in this cart, and at least 2 of these bearings on the left hand wheel were totally shot. The bearing, the balls in the bearings fell out. It got a little worn, and they all come flying out, fell out. So, well, the wheel's still good. I guess you could try to find another solid tire wheel, because you can't put air tire on a cart if you're going to haul something heavy, because, you know, they'll go flat. So I got these. They're just bushings. They ordered up to be 3/4. I think they might be a little under. Got my caliper. Anyway, and inside, if you look there, let me get it here. $747. So they're 3 mils under. I hope those fit on the shaft, because I don't have a clean way to turn them down so that they spin on the inside. They don't spin on the outside here. And what I'm going to do is just outside here is 1 inch, and I'm just going to shove this in where the bearing race used to be, so that it rides on a bushing. I mean, we've been using it without bearings, just letting it rattle back and forth for years. So anything's a little better than nothing. And, you know, drive it on there, and it should fix it. I thought these would be 1/8 or 1/4, but I think it'll still be deep enough to go on. And so that's what the bushings are for. I did buy 4 of them while I was at it, just in case the other wheel goes, but only 1 wheel is bad. The bearings are still okay. I guess when the one set of bearings went on the one side, it ripped the others out too. So the other side is still fine. So I'm just going to shove those in the bits parts thing. And as far as the T-nuts go, they come in packages of 100 from there. Oh crap! Now you come in packages of 100, and that's way too many for what I need. But it's like $8, and I did buy like 4 or 5 from Lowe's, and they were almost $6 for the 4 or 5 that I bought. And then I realized that I'm gonna have to redo most of the cart anyway. And there are quite a few nylock nuts, and I didn't order any of those, and I'll just try to reuse those. It doesn't have to look perfect, it's for gardening. Anyway, like I said, the idea here is to have fun with YouTube, post some stuff. People want to have fun, so you know you screw with people's comments on YouTube, and you know, maybe we'll quit setting up the tripod, and if it doesn't work out eventually, if nobody cares to watch, you know, because they're quitting doing it themselves, and maybe it's all an endangered thing, YouTube stuff. It's actually, you know, real freedom. Post what you want to anybody who wants to look. You got the freedom not to watch. So I'm gonna set up to watch the part here. I'll cut this here.